If you're interested in becoming a plant-based vegan, go to www.veganintel.com and order the easiest way to become a vegan. The days of eating chickens and cows and pigs is over with, baby. Go plant-based, clean your life up, get your mind right. Greetings, one and all. How's everyone? Welcome to another episode of Roaring Lions. Today, I got the Chi-Town General, one of the homies, coming into the live. For those of you that watch all the time, this is one of my moderators, my brethren, he's so better known as Ross C. Universal, right? So he's going to come in with that fire. And so get ready for Roaring Lions. Ross C. Universal.
Peace.
It's a pleasure, my brother. I'm
honored
to have you here.
Much respect.
Yeah. So I know you're from Chicago, born and raised, correct?
True indeed. How the level sound? Everything sound good?
You sound great, brother. You sound great. So
how the lighting look?
It looked good, brother. We see you well.
All right.
So let me ask you something. What year were you born in the city of Chicago?
I was born in 1978, June 24th at Cook County Hospital.
Yeah. Chi-Town all the way. So you was raised in Chicago your entire life, correct?
True indeed. My mother, she's from Pennsylvania in Newcastle, but my father is from here.
Oh,
so
okay.
She moved from out of town, obviously, and came. Well, first she was either gonna go to New York because we got cousins there, or she was gonna come to or come here. She ended up coming here because she got her job here from People's Gas. She was 20 years old when she moved. To keep in mind that she worked that whole job. She got that job and worked the whole job the whole time she was here for like 35 years. She ended up retiring early at like 50 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, started working when she was like 19, 20. Who do that?
Wow.
Kept the whole job the whole time.
Wow. She a go-getter.
Oh, true indeed. It was nothing there. Ain't nothing there. Well, you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like them small towns, just like not a lot of opportunities or whatever.
Right.
So she had to, you said, make way. Like, ain't nothing here. I'm out of here. Like, boom, boom, bang. Hooked up here. Thus, I'm born. I got two siblings. It's me, my sister, who's 10 years younger than me, and I got a brother 4 years older than me.
Okay, so you're the middle child.
Right.
So what was it like growing up as a child in Chicago for you?
Man. I mean, you already know, like, I'm gonna try to keep the names confidentiality, but it was like the same as every other, well, I ain't gonna say every other, but most like black people like growing up, you know what I'm saying, in the hood or whatever. I grew up on 7252 South Silly, like straight Inglewood all day, but it was like not having a lot, you know what I'm saying, but
Right.
making ends meet, you know what I mean? So
Right.
like the childhood was good. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, good memories, hard mixed with the bad, you know what I'm saying? But we was never like out there. I mean, we can have something to complain about, but can we really? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If it's something under that tree, like we could have been homeless or whatever, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it
Right.
could have been different, but I grew up like in that neighborhood for most of part of half of my life. So I was about 13. 14, and then they moved up out of there because it started getting bad. Like our whole block, one side sold dope, the other side sold weed. Like Mr. T used to come down there in the Corvette Club, like, cause it was like one of the peoples, you know what I'm saying, who was like up there, who was like
Right.
doing some stuff or whatever.
Right.
So he was like working with them and all of that. But he used to get heavy hitters coming down our block. Like I remember that, like at 5, 6 years old.
Wow. So
Like
at that time,
celebrities coming through there. You know what I'm saying?
you said you was in Inglewood.
Yeah.
Okay, so what gang was controlling that block in that area over there when you was growing up?
The GDs.
The GDs was controlling that. Okay, all
Yeah.
right, all right.
And my
So
uncle stayed with me, and he was like, so okay, let me backtrack. So my mother, she got a brother. Remember the guy that you seen? You was like, yeah, interview him. So
yeah,
that's her brother. That's my uncle, right? He got a lot of history. I need to do that, but
yeah.
he got a lot of history. So like he stayed with us for a minute or whatever. So he had got plugged, you know what I'm saying, with them. Well, the
Mm,
first time they tried to rob him,
mm,
but then they was like, man, what you doing robbing my customer? Like, cause he you know what I'm saying, go get some stuff or whatever. And then after he got like cool with them or whatever, they kind of brought him in and all of that. But you know what I mean? It was just like he kept me protected in the neighborhood, so to
that
speak. Like
that's good.
we
So
we was cool.
so at that time before you moved, who was your favorite recording artist up to like 13 in that era?
Man, let me see. I had to say, I can't even remember because I don't even think I was listening to music back then.
Right, you was riding
Like,
bikes
I
and
mean,
stuff like that,
you
right?
know what? I take that back. It was Run DMC,
Run DMC
but that was only because my brother was like into that.
into
So he
that.
did a whole school play. You know what I'm saying? Like we went to St. Sabina, so they put on like a school play and all of this. And I
Right.
remember him doing the song, and I was like, "Who is that?" So like Run DMC was like his favorite. So whatever, basically, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like younger than him, so whatever he liked, like I like that too. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It was until I got older, like, all right, we off that. Like, I'm gonna like what I like now. But yeah, it was Run DMC.
Was that same dude running Saint Sabinus that run it now?
Nah,
Oh,
they
okay.
go.
Okay. All right. So then when
I
y'all
was
moved
playing.
from
I
it,
was playing with You remember Father Mike?
yeah.
I used to play with his son at the rectory because my mother would
Oh,
always get home late. So all the kids that got home late, they got sent like they daycare center was like inside the school.
right.
But then when the daycare center closed, I would go to Father Mike's house and play with his son Lamont till they had, you know what I'm saying, killed him or whatever and all that.
Right, right, right. So now when y'all left Inglewood, where'd you move to?
Over here. Around the area, like I would just say in the area around where you would grew up at.
In the wild hundreds.
Yeah. Right
Okay.
over there. I was on 110, I was on 117.
Okay, now what gang was over there when you moved over there?
The same ones,
Same
man.
up
Just like
there.
it was hard growing up because I'm like I was saying I went the other way. I was in another, you know what I'm saying, affiliation. Like I
Right,
had to maneuver through that. So when I went to Morgan Park, that's all that's there. It's only like 5 of us, you know what I'm saying? Like JD was running the whole school, man. Like
right. Now, how did you get affiliated on the other side? How did that happen? How did you get affiliated with them?
because all right, now I gotta take it back. Because my old man, he was in that kind of too.
Mm-hmm.
So like you already know, like the Black Panther, but he was
Right,
like he was a Peace Stone Ranger. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So like I mean, he was kind of already in the family, but you know what I'm saying?
Now, how did they change from Blackstone Rangers to Peace Stone Rangers? Do you know the deal on that? How did that name flip like that? What's the same?
To be honest, I don't know really the history on
Yeah,
it
because you
like
was
that.
young. Right, right, right.
Right. But I know it did flip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was the Blackstone Rangers, then it went straight to the Black Keystone, the BPSN.
Right.
So it was like, all right, we flipping it now, we changing. That was some other politics in the, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
The org-
then it went into El Rukin.
Right.
Right.
And they was and they had the building over there. So it was just like, all right, yo, man, not coming home tonight. Like he was doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
I
right,
wasn't
right.
getting like involved. He kept us shying away from that. Like it
Smart.
went till we got older where it was like, oh, this what he on. Like I'm be on that too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was like years later when we got older and found out what he was on. And then it was like, we gonna do that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He tried to keep us away from that.
Right.
But you know,
Wasn't no doing
all
that
it
once y'all found out.
is. Right.
Well, you lived through it, you and your brother, right?
Yeah, true indeed. Still
That's
here.
that's a blessing. Well, it had toned
Yes, sir.
down a little bit. Now, compared to then, compare then with the gang situation and now, what's the difference?
I mean, but when we wasn't incriminating ourselves, like, and we ain't have all this technology and shit, like, I
Right.
don't know what they doing now, but they shouldn't be doing it. But you know what I'm saying? They gonna learn. They
Right.
gonna learn.
Right.
We wasn't doing none of this, but I'm saying even if we did have this technology, I don't think we still would have been doing that. But that's
Right.
just me talking. Like it was just a whole different mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
really wasn't raised like that. I don't know what they raised off of now, like clout chasing or something. All this they call it. Like everybody want to be seen. Like you only one got me to be seen. Like I try to stay behind the scenes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
This first time me showing really my face like
Right.
that.
Right.
You know, I'm being to it like that. When I got like I got 0 followers on TikTok. Like I'm still like kind of getting into that because we
Right.
got private and we got to get it out. Like as far as on
Right.
the music side. So
Right.
I got to start being more sociable like that. But
Mm-hmm.
back then we was just like doing what we do. It wasn't doing it so other people can see that we doing this. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But
Right.
to go to jail, like, what are you
Right.
doing? What you doing, Lodi? Nah.
Right. Because back then you catch a violation real quick.
Oh, man. You
they
know what I'm
not
saying?
catching.
All day.
They
Straight
not.
pumpkin heads.
They're
Like,
not catching no violations, are they?
ain't no violations, ain't no honor, no law, ain't, you know what I'm saying? No structure, the same deal. People know what it is, who know what it is.
Oh man, what a trip. Okay, so now once you get to high school and all that, you start. When did you get into the music? When did you start getting into it yourself?
I got into the music when I was like maybe 11, 12 years old. But once again, my brother being 4 years old, because I went everywhere he went. You got to understand. So, like,
Mm.
he would go to a party, I'm going to a party. I'm one of the youngest dudes there. You know what I'm saying? Me and my other guy, Supreme, like, we would be everywhere, all around, all throughout the city, like all them parties and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, that they
Mm-hmm.
was throwing,
Mm-hmm.
we was always there. So, like, eventually, I got my own, you know what I'm saying, out of his shadows into my own. Maybe when he went like to he went away for a minute, and then because we 4 years apart, so like when I came in, when he was going out, I was coming in. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was by myself, you know what I'm saying, when he left, and then I started like getting into my own and like finding like other people to be around. I was into the music, you know what I'm saying, that I was into and all of that stuff. So I would say about 12, 13. Basically when I went to high school, like
Mm-hmm.
start hanging with people, you know what I'm saying? We rapping, trying to do shows or whatever, but we didn't really get into the show thing till we was like maybe 18, 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Doing opening acts at the Blue Note, like
Right.
Subterranean, doing shows up
Right.
there.
Right.
Like what else? It was what's that reggae spot we be talking that you be talking about all the
Wild
time?
hair. The wild hair.
Wow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause the other spots, like most of the spots was up north. So we had to go up north to like get to the spots. So we was
Right.
always on the train, you know what I'm saying, late at
Right.
night.
Right.
It's 12, 13, I'm 12, 13, 14 years old on the train. I'm supposed to be getting ready to go to school.
Right.
I'm out kicking it.
Right. So you was rapping or was you making beats?
I mean, both. But them beats was like, you know what I mean, playing around with the beats, but we just mainly rapping. But I always knew like producers. Like you already know Durs. That's how I know Durs. We went to the same high school, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Durs went to, you know what I'm saying, MP, and a couple other people went there. Like, I'm not gonna bring him up, do some more cloud chasing, whatever they call it, but like the Kanye guy, I mean, I've been
Yeah,
knew him,
you could bring him up.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
bring him up.
saying?
Yeah, he's a homie. Right.
Yeah, I mean, he was around the way in the hundreds, like that house that he had got that he be showing when he do the concert thing, whatever.
Right.
Like that's the house I was going paying, but like his mother was still alive or whatever, like that.
Right.
I remember we was driving one time. My girl, Stacy, she was like, "Man, you gotta hear my guy beats. You gotta hear my beats. You gotta wait to hear his beats." And then I was like, "Yeah, all right, you know what I'm saying?" Because we know other people that do beats, other producers or whatever. Well,
Right.
nobody hating or nothing, but it's like, yeah, all right, another producer do like great, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But then, like when we get there, it was like, to be honest, I mean, nobody even knew who he was. Dude was like a fly on the wall. Like, I mean, he was
Right.
just another guy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It
Right.
wasn't till later, obviously, like with the whole Jay-Z and all that. But like when he was here, it was just like, all right, it's another producer, another hip hop dude. You know what I'm saying? Make beats.
Right. Did you get to meet Payroll?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
know how, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation. Because I got like guys who got cousins and shit. That's his cousins. Like my
Mm-hmm.
other guy's GLC cousin. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, he's another one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? He was like getting his stuff ripped up. I mean, you already know the story and stuff. They was
Right. Right.
stealing his stuff. Like they stole Boy Gotti stuff. Like I got a
Yeah.
new guy that we work with because we got another studio. The stuff that we doing now.
Mm-hmm.
He sent his stuff to Universal. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne under Universal. Next thing we know, we hear Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake under Lil Wayne, same beat and everything. Like, I'm like, dude, they still on this? Like, like, dude,
Wow.
what you think? What you expect? It's a damn record company. Like, they like, oh, thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, send us your music. Like, don't do that. Whatever you do not do that.
Wow. Wow. So you all were, I guess you were frequenting, going to WHPK a lot too, huh?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Like, my
But,
brother was running HBK. He had a whole slot. And then, because I think like after he had ran it for so many years, he passed it down to, because it was called the Dirty Radio Show.
mm-hmm.
Anybody can look it up on the internet. Dirty Radio Show, whatever, WHBK 88.5. After he had passed down his slot, I think that's when this other dude I used to rap with called Taiwan. Y'all can look him up. Thaione, Taiwan. I spell that shit right.
Yeah.
Thaione, yeah.
I
So
remember
he got like,
Taiwan. Yeah.
oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. He got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Well, you already know he got a lot of stuff out there. Like I used to rap with him.
Mm.
So, right, back in the day. So like they passed because yeah, he ended up going to the radio station with Pugs and them. Like
With Pugs, right.
I used to battle Pugs and all them, like
Right.
NOS Crew, SAK, because I was BUC Butt Crew.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like we used to battle them all the time.
Right. Yeah, I used to be in there. I probably seen you all in there.
I'm
Juice
trying
was
to tell you, I already told you I seen you in like because my other guy Supreme, he stayed like when his he stayed over there on 62nd and off of St. Lawrence. So like FBG and them, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, Cash like ducking them,
yeah.
they was like little
That
kids.
was
You
little
know what I'm
kids,
saying?
yeah.
And they used to be always around the block. Like they was like running all around there because I used to go over there with them. And then that's how I actually that's funny. I forgot to tell you. That's how I found your channel.
Mm,
Because Supreme was like, man, check this dude out. Yeah, it was when Duck had you did something, you did a show on Duck.
mm,
It was one of them. He was like,
mm.
man, check this out. He was like, you remember these cats? And I was like, hell no, that's dude ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those the stories, but it was ducking them and stuff.
Mm.
And he was like, yeah, I think you would like this dude right here. He was talking about you and shit. Like, I
Wow.
don't know if he's still watching the show or not, but
Wow.
he put me on to you. You know what I'm saying? Then
Wow.
I started watching. I was like, all right, he on my vibe, like
Yeah.
slash I don't know, gangster hop, like
Yeah.
snolly. You know what I'm saying? Like we be on that
Right.
militant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the days when Juice was out here killing the gang.
Oh, most definitely. All right. And let me tell you this. I seen remember that car that you had, that lat?
Yeah.
I tell you, I used to see that around.
Yeah.
And what's the dude's name? Because I did music with Slang Music Group. And I was up there in the studio. I'm like, man, you know what? Don't throw ass that whole time. Like you been hanging around like in the, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, been
yeah. Because I
around
was running around
all
with
the time.
I was running around with Big Lou and TCO and Ando and all them, and
Yeah,
everybody was moving around and moving around. We was up there with JP Chill a lot up at HBK. We used to go over to WKKC and get them to play our
right.
stuff too. Yeah,
Yeah,
WNUR up there in Evanston would play your stuff.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I forgot
Interesting.
about them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, have you ever firsthand witnessed gun violence firsthand?
Hey man,
I gotta ask.
I got to change the names. How it go to
Yeah.
protect the innocent. I'm just saying, like, yeah, we've done a little bit of both, but I'm gonna tell you like this: everything that I've been in, where you
Mhm,
can see I'm still here. Like I
right.
done been through 10 gunfights. I
Mhm,
mean, bullets going through grazing, like other people getting hit like my goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Guts hanging out, we running out, like nothing ever happened to me though throughout the course of that whole time.
mm, mm.
Which is oddly, well, I ain't gonna say oddly, but you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Like if
Yeah,
a
right, right,
person
right.
got something to do, you know what I'm saying, on this earth,
Right.
then let it be done. Like,
Right. Yeah, because it really, you would get really hot and dangerous in the city. Then it would calm down. Then it would get hot. Then it would calm down. Then it would get hot, and you just never knew.
bro, it's been like this. Like, I mean, it's on. You already know it's ongoing. Like
Yeah, yeah,
all that, all that stuff people be doing, all that typey type. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always bring it up. Like these dudes, like they wouldn't be acting like that if you was outside. You know what I'm saying?
straight up.
It just be like somebody gonna look at you and they gonna give you one time, and then you gonna keep annoying. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere, and then it's back. Like,
See what I'm
you know
saying?
what I'm saying? That's it. Like,
Don't nobody do all that.
yeah.
We don't be doing all that aggravating and
Be
irritating.
laughing and shit. Like, I be like, look at these motherfuckers. Like, they doing all this shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at me and shit. Like, yeah, you super gangster type thug and shit. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, that be
it don't
blowing me
be
out.
work like that.
It's hard to get used to that, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It's real hard to get used to that when you're used to being around the guys, and then you get on this internet.
It's harder when you change up, and it's like you ain't trying to be on that. And then you trying
Yeah,
to be on that. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. You ain't trying to be on that, and they on there playing, and it's almost like, okay, I got
That's how you
PTSD.
know, like, all right, this motherfucker ain't did shit. He ain't been through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
did
because he wouldn't be doing none of that.
none of that.
Yeah. So when did you start growing your dreadlocks and everything?
Shit, man. I did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause my brother had them the first time. When I seen him with them, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It was that mode the following thing. I was like, I'm gonna do what he do. So like he had them in like 92, wait, 91. Yeah, like 91, 92. I had mine in like 92, 93. I got them down to like maybe like down here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. What
Don't
influenced him? What influenced him to do that? You and him,
I mean, back in the day, you know, because when I had changed, you know what I'm saying, the way I was moving around, I got like more involved with the knowledge side.
mm.
The locks was like, it was like your antennas or whatever. It was
Mm-hmm.
like something that you got, you know what I'm saying? It was a culture thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a little fad fashion, like they say, like
Mm-hmm.
Lil Wayne or whoever, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Got these shorties wearing this and all that, but they don't really know why. It's just like trendy and kind of like cool to do. But
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, it like meant is supposed to have meant something, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, to have locks, because we was like studying and learning and building a lot. When I was like 14, 15 years old, I had
Mm-hmm.
got in another organization, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't like really like they didn't care if you had locks or not, but it kind of went with the flow of me having the locks. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? With me
Yeah.
learning more about myself and learning about the different cultures and where we come from and all of that. So I started growing locks the first time when I was, like I said, 13, 14 years old. Then I had cut them off. And I felt like when I had cut them off, I cut a lot of the knowledge off too. And I went back to dummy mode when I was around 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to hanging with the guys and doing dumb shit again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I was down there on some yin and yang shit.
Right. So today, name your top five favorite artists today.
Man, top five, I might have to say, I never participated in them top fives.
Who
Let
you
me
vibe with?
see.
Who you vibe with yourself personally though?
I mean, cause I mean, I would put Project Pat in there.
Right?
Like, I'm listening to people that a supposedly dude like me ain't supposed to listen to, because these
Right.
dudes is like kind of weak to me, like on the
Right.
soft end, like how you be talking about.
Right.
So we chilling with the so-called hippity hoppity crowd. They like, why is this dude playing Project Pat? Like I'm playing DJ Screw. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying with this guy? I'm skinny player, pimp, player fly. I mean, the regular be like, we gonna say Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie,
Right.
like, not really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jay-Z, we could give it to him
Right.
overall,
Right.
because you know he got that tongue twist and all that from back in the day, how he used to rap.
Right.
People didn't know that. Like he rapped fast, and it was with Hawaii five soul, 5 or
Yeah.
something like
Right.
that.
Right. Right. Right.
Remember that?
Sophie, Hawaiian Sophie. Yeah.
Sophie, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him and the other guy, they was New Orleans and all of that, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another story.
Jazz
But
up.
like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, Jay-Z had knowledge for a long ass time, and he got the universal flag on. But I'm gonna have to say Jay. I ain't gonna put this in no order. Y'all can
No, it don't have
mix
to
it
be no
up and
order.
do whatever
Yeah.
y'all want with it. So I'm gonna put Jay in there, and I'm gonna put Killer Priest in there. I feel like he underrated. I mean, I would put him in there just because when I started building, you know what I'm saying, like getting my knowledge and whatever self, I was listening to him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Killer Art and all the rest of these other dudes. But I'm gonna say Jay, Killer P, Nas, even though he real boring. And if you ever seen him live, it's like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't getting into that.
Mm-hmm.
Just lyric wise, it's gonna be Jay-Z, Nas, Killer P, what two more. I mean, I would throw myself in there, but it's like, come on, man. I'm trying to get you to answer this question. Two more people that's like actually outmade it. I'm gonna have to say, I would say either Mike and Nine or AC alone, but I know no nobody know who that is. Just because they brought a style that nobody ever really heard before. On
Mm-hmm.
top of the lyrics,
They
but
did.
that's like going into super underground
Yeah.
stuff.
I know what you're talking about though. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I'm talking
Yeah. They was
about?
dope.
Yeah, underrated, like
Mm-hmm.
much appreciated. Let me see. One more person would be Cool G Rap, another
Mm-hmm.
underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who Nas and like Rakim got their style from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them would be like the artists. Them would be the ones though.
Okay. Now, as far as Chicago artists, who was your top three favorite Chicago artists coming up that you really gravitated to when they came out with something?
Juice was killing it on the freestyle. Uh I'm gonna say the chamber. They got slept on. I gotta throw Twister in there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at the top.
Yeah.
I mean, organized crime. We was listening to that a lot.
Organized Crime Unit. OCU.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Down there. You already know. You already know. And it was like, who else? Yeah, we listened to a lot of psychodrama.
Yeah.
Like, I, I used to be like freestyling with Side and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my ex-wife, she already knew like she know what's your man from Crucial Conflict, who we was just talking about what was that last week or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you
Yeah.
remember you remember
So, you
you
know what I'm
remember
saying?
Crooked? You remember Crooked? Did you hear me?
Say that again.
You remember Crooked?
Yeah, yeah.
You remember Crooked?
What you know about that? Oh, okay.
I got him on a couple songs. I got him on some songs. He was dope. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he went.
Oh snap! I gotta go back in your archives there.
Yeah, Crooked. I got
I should
Crooked
have
on a
been
couple
there.
songs. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, he was dope.
Yeah. Oh man, it was a lot of dope. Cause you know what they was doing? They was stealing all our stuff. Like,
Mm.
I gotta stop trying to curse on here, but you know they was taking our stuff, man.
Was
It
they?
was like, oh, okay, look what they doing. Then go back and steal our stuff, and then go back and report. You know what I'm saying, to the other people that's out there in the industry. I think they were sending A&Rs to Chicago, man. I ain't even gonna lie,
Now I don't
like
mean
come on, man.
I don't mean Crooked Eye. I mean Crooked from
I'm talking
Chicago.
about. I'm
Oh, okay.
talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in general, I just because you got me thinking on some rap stuff now. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't really talk about some other. But yeah, man. You know we can talk about this shit 10 hours, but I just feel like it was like taking a lot of our stuff. People was getting blackballed. You know what I'm saying? We already don't have like a lot of major studios here, whatever. You either have to go move to like Kanye did to New York, get plugged there with some connector there, or go to West Coast and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, rapping for 10, 12 years, like never got on. You know what I'm saying? I know all the rap, you know what I'm saying? We know the rappers. We know
Right.
who got on and who didn't, and it wasn't a lot.
Sure wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of CDs out there that didn't
Sure
get
wasn't.
paid for, picked up. People got their
Yeah.
damn catalog just sitting there collecting dust and shit. Like
Yeah. All them
they
brothers
like,
out there.
but then when they find you, they be like, "Damn, you got 9 albums?" Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, like all them dudes out there in All Girl Gardens. They was fire.
Right.
It was
You know what
fire.
I'm saying?
Now, what was it like for you living through that pandemic with all that lockdowns and social distancing? What was that like?
Look, man, people was going, people was going in, but I was already prepared. Like if you see my avatar, like that just wasn't for show. I got the gas mask, but I been had all of that on some. We was on some conspiracy shit back in the day, but I
Mm-hmm.
kept all my stuff, so I got the gas mask. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I was going out there because wasn't nobody really out there like that. Like when you was
Mm-hmm.
talking about, I'm in the 3.5 range. I was
Mm-hmm.
doing the 3.5 too and shit. Like I'm out there, Grubhub, Uber, you know what I'm saying? Whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Postmates, DoorDash, like we was getting it in. I'm like getting it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like on the other flip side of that, I mean, I've been like getting stuff prepared, like always preparation. You know what I'm saying? They say the 5 P's, but I'm gonna tell you. You see the climate. Well, we'll get to that later. You might ask me some questions on that. But you see the climate, like I always been like, all right, we're gonna put this to the side. Like when I go to the store, I get something, but then I always get something extra. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
put that up. So
Mm-hmm.
like I got a whole built up stock. Like people
Right.
gonna be coming over here. Like he was always on that. Like
Right. So what was you gonna say that you said we probably get to? Go ahead and knock it on out.
oh man, well you be talking about it all the time. Like you see the how the Mississippi River's drying up.
Mm.
You know that's where most of the cargo and stuff flow through, right? So I don't know if people understand how this works. You understand what I mean? Like people have to bring you your stuff to the grocery store unless what you like making it yourself, right? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So when that thing happen and it's happening, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to be like prepared, I feel like. And I
Mm.
feel like enough people not preparing themselves along with a lot of other things I feel like people ain't doing, like eating right. And you see that book back there, man? What's the
Mm.
camera doing? Your book. You know what I mean? What are people doing out here? Because they ain't eating right. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be outside like you can front all you want, like you said. I saw some posts you had put up. It was like, man, look here. You got 5 things, and I can name 2, 3 off the bat already. I know you ain't on because I see your background. Candy, you gargling with blue mouthwash. What are we doing here? I see your refrigerator, you know what I'm saying? I see what's on your plate, chicken, but like I'm not into that. Like I don't even be going hard like that. Like I used to date this girl or whatever, and she was like, like I don't do that either. I'm not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You eat what you gonna eat.
Right.
One that can change yourself.
Right. Word, bro.
This is just gonna be another pep rally, pep talk. Like I ain't into that. Like, what are
Right.
we doing? What are we doing here? What's going on here?
Right. So, what you think about how Chicago reacted to the murder of George Floyd? We dropping bombs tonight. How they was acting, bro?
Bro, I was down there. You ain't see that. I was down there when it started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing, what was I doing? It was either Uber. I was doing one of the apps. I was working down there. Man, all I see is a damn rock with some mystery white dude, you know what I'm saying? Right through the window, right on Michigan Ave. The kids stuff is just standing around.
Right.
It wasn't like how people think it is, you know what I'm saying? When you down there firsthand, you know what's going on. You know what the news gonna report.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That more goofy, whatever.
Right.
The cops is just standing there. They was standing around. I mean, you know the situation with that. They like for they jumping in there. She like, let them go and do what they gonna do. They gonna write it off. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a tax write-off. People gonna be putting falsified information on there, whatever. Everybody gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? People went home with suitcases, burgers, and other people gonna write that shit off in taxes. Like, what we talking about? What we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was wild. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. I'm saying, like, I was down there when it first happened. I couldn't get down. I couldn't get home because they shut the L down. You know, that's when I was on the L.
Right.
I'd have my car in.
Couldn't get
They
home.
shut the L down. I couldn't get home. I walked from Chicago Avenue to 50. It was I think the L picked back up at like either 55th or 63rd.
Wow.
I walked that.
Right.
Come on, man. I used to walk from where I'm at now in the hundreds on 100, you know what I'm saying, 119, all the way to 55th or sometimes to 63rd Bongo Beach. Like just walk.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be ready out here, like, man, am out there jogging. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody jogging out. Whatever. That's something.
Right. That's interesting, man. Real talk. So look, since you've been doing the music and everything, where do you see, where is it going? What's up with it? Like, is it gonna be a chance for people to do the authentic music again, or how you think that's gonna work? Because now without no CD players, and it's kind of different, right?
Yeah, man. It's like I'm laughing because my guys, they be like, this still making CDs, but I feel like people changing with the technology. I mean, if you don't change with technology, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get lost. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be this old dinosaur that's all bitter, you know what I'm saying, with the music. I ain't one of them. You know, like always change, you know what I'm saying, just like you did. That's another, I'm like, okay, I can relate to. I said, I'm probably gonna be like me when I get up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you hit a certain point where you start like hating the music. I'm like, what you hating on that music for? Because you was doing the same thing when you was doing it back then in the day when you was on that. But now you stuck in your little genre, your little era. People get stuck in their eras too much. You know what I'm saying? So they opinions is really like null and void to me because they not taking themselves outside of themselves, so to speak, and giving it a true, you know what I'm saying, like judgment. It's just like they judging it based off of what they did, but they ain't doing what you doing. So what
Right.
you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah. I mean, they want the music to change. I see them. You know what I'm saying? Like I be sitting there, you be like, this dude here. I be seeing all this shit on the inbox and this shit, but I just be wanting you to see this shit. I'm like, look at this dude, man. You see how they be talking? They be like, man, we gotta get back to the hippity hoppity. Like we gotta change the music, man. I be like, dude, they ain't getting it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to explain it. I'm like, that ain't even what it is, Joe. Like that shit was our theme music. That ain't make us do anything. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
That music didn't make us do that. That was like something that people put on, but they was already on. They would have
Yeah.
did it. They would have did it a cappella style.
Right.
They had to.
Right. Music ain't never
It
made
got
me do
nothing to do
nothing.
with that.
Yeah, I ain't never listened to no record and went and did nothing. That sounds
Bro,
crazy.
bro, where it's going now, I feel like, man, we got bigger things to worry about. I mean, like, man, you gotta change the mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? If you did want to so-called change the music with all that, like to me, they made a whole new genre, a whole new style. I'm like, man, this shit dead old, played out. You know what I'm saying? What more can we do to it? And then bam,
Right.
they did it. You know what I'm saying? They came with another whole new style, like
Right.
PFG Nuke, like
Right.
my people in my generation, they PFG Nuke, you listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I play that at a party. I gotta play with these people want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go around other people. Like I be around all types of people. So like
Right.
when I'm talking, people like might catch on to it. But if I'm around certain other people who be on that hippity hoppity stuff, they're not gonna like me playing the younger generation stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm around the younger generation who be around when we be up in the studio, when I be in the studio and the guys coming through or whatever, they 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So if I come in there through there playing, you know what I'm saying, something that they're not familiar with, it, either they're going to gravitate towards it and be like, oh, damn, what's that? Or they're going to be like, man, I wish he'd turn that shit. You know what I'm saying? Turn that
Right.
off so we can get to it
Right.
because it's daytime now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. And
Come on, man.
they on a whole different wave.
Yeah, people don't like that way.
Yeah.
I don't
But
like
shoot.
that 5D wave. They want it to go back to how it was in the 90s. And I already know what they be talking about. Like,
Right.
come on, y'all, we got to get this together. I'd be like, come on, man. First of all, that shit was fake to begin with to me. Like, all that fake ass conscious community bullshit, like, that shit was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? People don't really understand what's going on. Like, that shit is fucking nigga for
Right.
itself. But, nah, man. And then
Right.
what you think it was, and if you don't know, then you was a part of it. Like you one of them. Like you don't even
Right.
know it your damn self. Stop playing with me,
I think that's a Chicago thing because here in Chicago we really wasn't buying it like that because the streets didn't reflect none of that. Never.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Here in Chicago, if you was conscious, you still had to be a street nigga. Like you could be just conscious when you go
I
outside.
mean,
They
they
not
didn't,
letting
they
that
didn't
rap.
like our crew, BUC crew. Like they didn't like us, and that's what we was part of, and that's why I gravitated toward them. Like okay, they on some militant shit. Like I wasn't doing the, you know what I'm saying, polos. We Ralph Lauren. Like man, fuck these. I mean, part of self. I'm like man, forget these dudes. Like.
Right,
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wearing them. Yeah, like I never wore like that. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And I got they name. Like, I'm like, where I stuff at? Like, I've been on that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
The 90s.
right,
Not wearing this dude. He racist as hell. Like, he don't even want you wearing this stuff.
right.
Whatever, man. Whole other cause, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
I feel you. Okay, so let me ask you this before we leave. If you had every black American watching you right now, give us some advice. All us, every black person in
Eat healthy, mother.
America.
Look, man, you ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying, and you already know this. Like everything I'm saying, it's just like boom, 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 boom. Like I feel like it's echo chamber, but all it's been real, and that's why I gravitated towards your channel. Look, man, these people, you listen up. Easiest way to become a vegan: get the damn book. Stop hanging on the fence, playing around with your damn life. You understand? Before it's too damn late. That's for
Right,
real. Like
right,
you ain't doing nothing else. We got pep rally talk about all this pro black this and that all day. Like you gonna be in the hospital in one of these damn dialysis machines and shit that they got talking about what happened.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You
right,
ain't doing nothing. So that's number one on the list. On the list.
right.
What they say? What they say? Health. They say wealth, health, something. But I know
Mm-hmm.
it's health first, then the wealth, and
Mm-hmm.
something else number three. However that cliche go, but health number one, man. Like that's what I got to tell y'all. We can do all the. We gonna get together in the community, and you know, come on, man. You ain't coming together. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even get there, because then they cut your damn legs off. What they say? Every 30 seconds and all of that.
Yeah.
You gonna be in a damn hospital, so
You
you
know,
ain't going nowhere.
one thing that these brothers and sisters live in other places, they gotta understand if you eat bad in Chicago, you're gonna eat really bad. Cause boy, we got all the Italian beefs and Italian sausages you could dream of. Boy,
Bro,
you'll be dead fast.
all day.
We got
All
some
around the corner. And I got to witness it because I don't be like want to be harping on them. You know what I'm saying? Just went through it yesterday. Like, not gonna be in your face with the vegan stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
they know what they doing.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They got a question, and then we're gonna go into it because they know
right,
how I can get. I'm like
right,
that dude from Mental Society. Like, they like, man, look at Sharif. Here he go again and shit like, you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I be that dude and shit like,
You a trip. Hey man. Hey man, you raw as hell. Listen, now, if you had black people from all over the world listening to you right now, what would you tell all the black folks on the planet right now?
listen up, my people. My people, listen up.
This
We
nigga.
have to get together, man. We ain't doing nothing. I mean, first we need to get a product and then execute on getting that product out there. But even before we do that, and I advise everybody in their spare time to either come up with another job on the side. Don't be this 9 to 5 dude like what I'm on, you know what I'm saying, right now, because I'm on something else. But in the end, I got a master plan. But you need to gather some type of product, anything, whatever you do. We can do the YouTube channels and all that, but if you got something to sell on your YouTube channel, that would be great. But I'm gonna tell you, all black people all across the world, all across the whole nation, all across the land. Unity. What's that song? UNITY. I was like, what? Who did that? Queen Latifah or something? But if we don't get together, man, you can hang it up.
Mm,
That divide and conquer cliche, that shit ain't no, you know what I'm saying, joke. That shit for real, though.
for real.
They already divided us, and we've been divided ever since and never came together. You know what we can do if we did come together, though? We can get $42 million real quick. Because you know it's 42 million black people in America just alone.
Mm.
We ain't gonna talk about that some other shit like. And dude could have paid us our damn reparations, but that's a whole nother topic too. But you know what I'm
Hey, you
saying?
know
Like,
what? You on your square, fam. It was a pleasure. And you know, we gotta hook up, bro. You know that whole pandemic and everything and throw me off, man. I ain't even been outside like
man,
you. I
I
got
forgot.
but we
Yeah,
gotta
we never.
get
Yeah,
yeah, we gotta get together,
but you
man,
know
and
it's
hook
cold
up.
outside now. I mean, I
Yes,
don't know.
still. We from Chicago, we can handle it. We gotta hook up this winter, man. We gotta get together, man, and
No, I
hook up.
mean, I know. I know if you wanted to come out.
Yeah, I'm coming out, but it's just I've been running around a lot, man. So my schedule been crazy. But I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna get out there, man, and we gotta hook up, and we gotta get on some music too. We gotta do some music, man. I want to get with you, and I gotta look
I
at the
know
music.
you got your peoples, but I don't know how many people you got. You know, I know like 10. I got like 10 producers or whatever. Like
Mhm.
all my friends is as producers, like basically. You know what I'm saying? Some of them did. No, I mean like for real. Some of them did tracks for like Mobb Deep, Mariah Carey. Like
Mhm.
I got people that they out here. They, you know what I'm saying? They did stuff or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
we got.
yeah, I mean, if you want to do something, like I got no people with studios, you know what I'm saying, all that. You know, my guy, you know, Taiwan got the distribution company and all of that. So I
Oh yeah,
mean,
yeah. Let's make it do what it
yeah,
do.
45 culture records.
Yeah. So listen, man, it was a pleasure, man. It was good to see you, bro, and have you over here, man, kicking it like that, man. You got some real knowledge. You know, I'm real proud of you, man. You definitely gonna be a plus to the community. You know what I mean? Like
Sure did.
you're a strong general, brother. So you know, everybody show some respect for brother Rossi Universal, better known as
Oh
He
wait, one
So.
more thing. One more. Oh yeah, yeah. If y'all don't know, this is He So. And look, let me tell you. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all change y'all goddamn names, but like, I gotta, I gotta lead by example. I'm gonna get it done though. But I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all goddamn trolls, y'all stop making my job hard and shit, all right? Cause then you're gonna be playing too much. I be chilling. I be like, I'm gonna let Pharaoh do it. Man, you know how many people I would be danging in this motherfucker? Like,
I
nigga,
don't
get
know.
your ass
Hey,
up out of here.
hey, now what's He So? What He So mean? Why you call yourself He So?
Say what?
Why you call
Or I
yourself
call
He
myself
So?
ESO?
Yeah, what that mean?
Because in the totality of the name, so it's ESO, right? So HESOESO, but it's cut off. I think
He's so
when I signed up,
esoteric. He's so esoteric.
right?
That's what it means. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
So
it was
like it
something.
was the girl, because it was this female, whatever. She was like, he always be coming with that crazy shit, like all this esoteric weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, he's so esoteric, and I was like, nigga, that's the YouTube name. Goddamn, thanks, girl. He's so
Mm.
esoteric. I'm
Oh.
not gonna put it out there, but that's my channel. But like, I had to shut that down because people don't need to hear that right now. We need Black economic empowerment. We need self healing. You know what I'm saying? In the mental, and we need once again to come together, unity. They talking all this reparation talk. We need to push a product. We get that product. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's gonna be the elevation. I'm telling you, we get that product. You already got the product.
Hey
Everybody need
man,
to come with something, man.
you need to get a channel for real and get it going because they need to hear you, bro. You need to be
I
on
gotta
YouTube.
I gotta flip my channel though, because I got
Yeah.
all this esoteric, you know what I'm saying,
Just
crazy shit on there. Like I
just
got a
start
channel.
just start a new one.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Cause they need to hear that, bro. They need to hear you, man. You need to get out there and spit because you got a lot of knowledge, man. You need to get out there.
But like I go outside. Like how you talking about you was outside on the bus and all that? Like we
Yeah.
used to go to the parliaments down there on 63rd. We had parliaments, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like I would be like outside, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, knowledge building. The whole computer thing and all that, I was still like getting used to it, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't want my face to be seen like
Right.
that.
But
But
yeah,
we
but you
yeah,
need you need to be
you got me out here now.
yeah, you need to be seen though, because it's time for the next generation to step up. And then this also take you international. And you definitely international. Ain't no doubt about that.
All right, true indeed. I'm gonna get
All
it. I'm
right.
gonna get it together.
All right. So we're gonna definitely hook up. I mean, soon too. I'm gonna hit you because you got my number now, so it's gonna pop.
Right,
I,
true
I
indeed.
appreciate I appreciate you, General. Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute.
One. He's smart as hell. That's my man. He's so the homeboy. When he first was over here, I think I blocked him at first or something because I really didn't understand what he was doing. But once I said, okay, that's my man though. He the homie, and I'm like, okay, that's my man. I started checking on, I'm like, oh, he deep. I couldn't pick up. I'm like, okay, he deep. So I brought him back and made him a moderator. That's my man though. So him, Jamal, White Flame, Chicago River, we're gonna have to get together and have some dinner and stuff and sit down and plot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about taking people from social media and we get us some money. So I need to hook up with Jamal. See, we'll be dynamic. Me, Jamal, Hiso, and White Flames. We'll blow up out here. Won't we, Jamal? We'll blow. Real talk. So I'm trying to make this be more than just on social media. We're gonna turn this into something. You know what I mean? We're gonna turn this into something. We're gonna make it do what it do. So that was positive right there. So shout out to the brother. We're gonna take a little break and we'll be right forward. So yeah, I encourage all you younger brothers and sisters. It's time to push the line. I want to see y'all get on social media and start pushing the line. You know what I'm saying? Do it now. Don't wait. Get you a YouTube channel. Get on Facebook. Get on Instagram. Go live. You don't have to do it all the time, but anytime you get a break, go on there and just say whatever you say, however you live in your life, whatever you think. You got to put your information out there. You got to push the line. Because we got to be able to compete with CBS, NBC, ABC. They got major networks. You know what I'm saying? We don't have big major networks like that, but we got a lot of us. So if a lot of us get on here, we can compete with them. See what I'm saying? If a lot of us just get on our YouTubes and get on our social media and start dropping our commentary, we'll be able to offshoot CNN and Fox News and them. Yeah, they got the big platform, but we can have a billion little platforms. Real talk. You know what I mean? Even if you're on your phone, whatever, and build it. Get on there and talk. Make it do what it do. You know what I mean? Push the line. We got to push the line. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody going to look out for us but us. You feel me? And if you don't agree with reparations, sign this form right here so I can get your share. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Yeah, so it'd be more Roaring Lions coming up this week. We got Will of the Most High gonna be over here. We're gonna talk to Will, find out what's going on with him. That's gonna be interesting. He got a lot of knowledge. kicking it from the Black Hebrew Israelite brother. He's going to drop some real knowledge on us. We're going to always keep the knowledge going. We're going to stay positive all the time. Make sure y'all take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all eat right, because, health is everything. And, that's just something that we really got to take a lot more serious. You know what I mean? Deuces.
Have you ever considered becoming a vegan but didn't know what steps to take? Or started the transition but wasn't able to finish the process? Well, you're in luck because now you have the easiest way to become a vegan. A simple and clear guide to embracing a vegan lifestyle. For more information, please visit www.veganintel.com and get your guide today.